What's up, everybody? Captain Bob here. Today I want to talk about the Pockelite F7. So I've been considering purchasing a portable light to use for photo shoots, wedding videos, things where you might need some fill light and you need something that's portable. And for that, I think this is a great option. This is the Pockelite F7 from Falcon Eyes, purchased on Amazon. Great little portable LED rechargeable light that you can have with you anytime. First, let's talk about this light. Is an RGB, completely customizable color temperature, everything from 2500K to 9000K. Got a built-in battery, rechargeable, little OLED display to give you some information about color temperature, intensity, battery life, all those things. And was available at $139 for just the light, but this kit that I bought was $149 and included lots of things. So let's talk about what it came with. Obviously, you get the light, which, if you're interested in the size, it's about 6 inches by 3 inches, roughly, maybe the size of a big, cell phone these days. A little bit thicker, a little bit heavier, but comes with a nice metal style aluminum. I don't know if it's aluminum or magnesium, but it's certainly a nice metal case, plastic cover over the lights, and this really great OLED with 3 different controls on the end. And built into this is then a magnet, so that if you have something metal you want to stick this to, a refrigerator or a metal I-beam or anything basically that's metal, this is a good strong magnet that you can stick this to, just like that, as you can see. Also comes with, in the kit, you're going to get these sort of covers. One of them is a grid style, so it keeps the light from spilling out, keeps it more directional and straight. And then this softener. These are made out of sort of a rubbery silicone type material. You're also going to get a USB Type-C charging cable, which is extremely nice. I love that more and more things are moving to USB Type-C. It's so great to only have one cable to have to use to charge things. You're also going to get this quarter 20 cold shoe mount that'll allow you to put it on the top of a camera. You're going to get this, what I call a magic mount. I'm not sure what the real name of these is, but you can adjust these and do all kinds of things. It's going to come with that. And then you're going to come with this case that is large enough to hold the light and the cable, and should be good for that. Really not large enough to hold the accessories, but definitely perfectly fine for holding the light and the cable. It is made out of kind of a neoprene material, I think. And you're going to get kind of a box about like this shape. So let's talk about the light a little bit. So it took about 2 hours to charge, from zero, about 75%, 30 minutes or so is about what it took. So it fast charges up to 75%, then sort of trickle charges the last 25%, it seems. The runtime on it at full intensity was close to 2 hours. I didn't time it exactly, but I did just sort of keep an eye on it. It was a couple of hours. So I would say, based on your use, anywhere from 1.5 to 2 hours should be totally achievable. And what's nice about it is the portability, obviously. But let's turn it on and have a look at it. I'm going to go ahead and put the one of the softener on here, just so we don't blind ourselves while we play with this. But you can see that it's just, like I said, kind of a silicone rubber cover that goes on there. And then on the end of this is the power switch and the 2 rocker switches or roller switches. So you can press and hold this, and when you do, the light will come on. And you can see from the OLED display on the back that you get a battery intensity, you get color temperature, and then percentage. So right now we're at 5,000 Kelvin and 11% intensity. And, that's a fairly nice soft light, I think, with this softener on there. And certainly you can turn up the intensity, and that's at its maximum. So according to this, 12 watts, 4,000 lux, if that means something to you. I find that that's difficult to sort of, for me to get an idea or feel for without actually playing with and using the light and the softener that it comes with and so forth. So, but if you like the stats, that's the stat. Obviously, you can change the color temperature. So you can go all the way down to that 2500, all the way up to that 9000. So we can get up there in the kind of the cool range as well. What's nice about that is if you've ever been in situations where your interior lights are one color and you're trying to match the other, and you don't have a light, instead of having to use these covers that are sort of fixed, you can really dial this to be an exact match with the type of light that you're dealing with or trying to supplement. The other nice thing about this is just that you can then change and go to actual colors. So you can set hue and saturation. If you press this in, it'll let you dial that down. So you can totally customize this to the exact color that you want. And then, of course, the third option are special effects. So it comes with about 20 different special effects. You've probably seen maybe these in other ones, but you can cycle through those. There are lots of options. You know, the one you seem to see people use a lot is obviously sort of the cop car look or the ambulance fire truck look. But also lightning is very popular. And the television one seems to be used a lot for people who are trying to replicate maybe a TV in the background, making light and different changes going on. It does have that as well. Like I said, you have 20 different options for that, and they list those for you in the instructions online, anywhere you want to find it. It does come with a really basic little instruction manual. Doesn't really give you a whole lot of help. You still got to kind of figure this thing out, but it's pretty straightforward to use. So what do I think of this? Well, I think it's a great light for portability. I think that the runtime on it is really good. I can tell you that there's a number of times I've wanted to have a light that was more pocketable, pocket size, much more portable. So if you're ever looking for something that's much more easier to haul around, rather than having to bring a bigger LED light with a Sony size battery to clack on the back, this is a whole lot easier to deal with. For what we do as far as wedding videography or even mobile studio style stuff, run and gun, documentary interviews, short film type stuff, this is perfect for what we've been looking for. So yeah, it's the Pockelite F7. It's made by a company called Falcon Eyes. I bought it on Amazon. I will put a link in the description for you. You can have a look at it, see if you think it's something you're interested in. I do recommend it because it's got all the options I need. It's got great battery life. It's rechargeable. I can take this thing on site, and even if I completely run it dead, I can take a USB-C and plug it into a battery pack of some kind and recharge it back up and be ready to go. I love that portability. I love the run and gun ability of it and the ability to stick it on all kinds of things and just have a small light you can sort of put wherever you need it. So if you're looking for one, give this some consideration. I appreciate you watching. We'll see you again soon.